Dang it. Hey, Nicole. Oh, my goodness gracious. How you doing, girl? I got on my church mother hat. And look, I grabbed it like it's real. Try to grab it like it's real. Ooh. Come on in, come on in, come on in. When you go live, Nicole, it's a button at the top like a wand. And then you push the little mask button, and they have different ones. They have this one. They have this one where you can be a reindeer. And they have a lot of them. Okay, let me quit playing around. Let's be serious. How do I turn it off now? See? Hey, Joy. What's up, girl? When you come in the room, say, hey, I got some little teen mamas that's supposed to be jumping on so I can help them with the teen collection and let them know what's going on. And I'm going to go ahead and get started, too, because it's 9 o'clock at night. All right? So, if you have ordered a teen collection or you are going to order a teen collection, don't be relaxing, Joy. Not yet. It's still early in the night. Do some work. We have a teen collection, okay? And it's the perfect collection to start off. And it's named, hey, Crystal, it's named the teen collection, but you can also, beginners can use it. And let me tell you what's in it. We have a foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, and a lip gloss, and a powder, which could be a blush or a translucent powder. Okay? So, these are the eyeshadows you get to choose from. And when these are all 4 always look all white, but they're not. When I tell people what to choose, the 2 to choose for the young ladies is dependent on what their mom and dad agrees with. And because we can't put too much on dad. Oh, it says my connection is weak. We can't put too much on dad. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's turn this other Wi-Fi off and see if my connection gets better. Okay. All right. So we can't put too much sometimes on dad. We have to ease him into the makeup thing. So when I tell my young ladies what to get for the teen collection, I always tell them to get these brownie points. And you can either get this color, which is close to the skin color for the brown girls, or this antique bar, or this is called Peachy Gleam. And you can't really, it's kind of a peach color. It looks yellow in this light, right? So the reason I give them the brown one, brownie points, is so that you can do multiple things with it. Like with the brownie points, you can, I'm sticking it in there now. You can do your eyebrows with the powder. So it kind of does double duty, right? And then you can also, let's use the Peachy Gleam. You can put the Peachy Gleam on your lid here. See, and that's a light color, and that might be too much for mom or dad. So if it is, we can choose a little darker color like this antique bar. And I'm a little crazy because I'm putting different colors on different eyes, but I just want you to see. Antique bar is, it's like a shimmer, and it's a little bit closer to your skin tone, so you won't stress your parents out. And for beginners who aren't used to wearing, eyeshadows and stuff, this will ease you into it. And again, we're going to use the brownie points because, here, let me spray this out before people think. You can use the brownie points and just put it in a corner as a, I like to do that, smoke it out just a little bit, and it gives your eyes a little bit of depth. So your two colors would depend on what you're used to wearing, if any, and what you want. See, just give it a little bit of depth and you blend it out, okay? The, Antique Bar is the, bomb, Joy. So, these are the, you get 2 eyeshadows, alright? You get 2, concealers and a foundation. So, the foundation, you make sure you moisturize before you put on your foundation. Any kind of foundation, you need to moisturize before you put it on, right? So, you can use a brush or a sponge. And this foundation is, and you want to make sure your hands are clean too. I want to say that because for a lot of young girls and teenagers, sometimes they have issues with breakouts and stuff. So you don't want to touch your hands with dirty hands because it'll aggravate any acne or any breakouts you're having at the time. So you can use a brush to put the foundation on. And this foundation is wax based, and with it being wax based, it sits on top of your skin. It's not going to soak into your skin and aggravate, any acne or any teenage issues you might have, right? So this is the side I put it on with the brush. And this foundation is just the bomb, period. I mean, now see, you can see this side, I got darkness here and darkness here, and look here. You can still see it, but I don't pack it on because I use that as my contour. Since it's dark right there, I may as well have a contour anyway, okay? Or you could use our Blendiful. And it's just a sponge, non-latex sponge. And you just pat, pat, pat. And I'm going to tell you what I do. Usually, I spread it, I put it on with the brush, and then I go back over it with the sponge. Because I like the finish the sponge gives. It gives a more of a better finish, in my opinion. Okay? So if you see in these places where you need heavier coverage, at this time you can go back and, put it where you need it. Now, some people put on their concealer before their foundation, and that's fine. I choose to put on my concealer after the foundation because sometimes, depending on what you have going on, you may not need as much concealer. So I feel like if you put on concealer first, your makeup might be heavier than it actually needs to be. So I put my concealer on last, and you can see I have these dark circles. So I go in with and actually I have a 4 concealer, a lighter one, and a 5, which is a little darker one. And I mix them and I put them on my circles, right? And this also gives me a little highlight. My phone buzzing. Alright, gives me a little highlight. And then for those of you who like to highlight and contour, of course, you can just put a little here, down your nose, a little bit on your cupid's bow, and a little bit there. Alright, then I go back in with my bud, blending bud. Not a blending bud, this is a blender full. And I tap it out. Now, as for the powder, next is going to be a powder. The young ladies, you can wear blush if you want. I don't have any young ladies that wear blush, but I mean, you can do what you want. But the one powder that comes with the teen collection, it could be a blush, it could be a translucent powder, blush, translucent powder, or highlighter. Oops, wait. One more thing I forgot to tell you about the concealer. I'm all over the place. Hey, Felicia. Another thing this concealer does is you put it under your, let me look in the mirror. You put it under your eyebrows, right? To make them look, to clean it up a little bit in case you went all wild with the powder, right? And then I just take my finger and do that to make it look fresh. My hands are freezing. And you can take the darker color, right? The darker color foundation, and you go over the top. And the reason I use the darker color foundation over the top is I don't want to have that glow around my eyebrows. So you do this before the foundation, by the way. I just forgot. You do this before your foundation. Right? There you go. So it looks like you got fresh, neat eyebrows. Alright? Okay, so the powder. Now this is the, you don't necessarily have to wear translucent powder, and I was just talking to a young lady just before I got on. It's all about personal preference. So I'm going to put some more foundation on. And this is kind of a dewy look. I wish these lights, I should have had my other mirror, lighted mirror out. But this is kind of like a dewy look. It just looks like nice glowing skin, right? I prefer to use the powder. So it depends on what you want. So if you want the powder, you take your powder brush and you dip it in there, and then you go over and it takes off the shine. Kind of gives it a matte look. There you go. And that's really all you need. If you're highlighting with your concealers, of course you can take this brush, this is my brush, and I bend it and I put a little bit more powder right there to set my highlight. But I don't highlight all the time because I have to go to work. I don't have time to highlight all the time. So boom, there you go for the beginners. And it also comes with the lip gloss. So you get the foundation, 2 concealers, a powder, 2 eyeshadows, and a lip gloss. And of course, you guys, I showed you guys these the other night. All these bling 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 bling. This is kind of neutral. This will be cool for a teen. Or if you're a beginner and you want to do something like this. This is a red. This is my go-to, which is Grace. And this is Dream, I think. It's a pinkish color. But if you guys seen the picture of my niece for the teen collection, I think she had on Grace. So I will put the Grace on. And it's a kind of shimmery pink. And there you go. You are pulled together, your little teen or your beginner. I like this look because it's just natural. Of course, I need to fix my eyeshadow because I put on 2 different colors. Let me put the little antique bar back over here. You also can use the concealer to put as a base for your eyeshadow. Okay, so this is a nice natural look for beginners or for teens. It doesn't have to be anything big or major, and it's getting them started off with some great products that won't irritate their skin or anything like that. And with any, and I can't stress this enough, with any makeup routine, the most important thing is skincare. So people say, oh, your makeup, thank you, Lakeisha. Oh, your makeup, oh, your makeup. When I first started wearing this makeup, I didn't like it. But that's because my skin was a wreck. It was dry and thirsty. Once I started using our skincare regimen, then I could see the beauty of this makeup. And I absolutely love it. Let me put on a red color for you guys, and then I'll let you guys go. What's coming on TV tonight? And it's not red. It's a pretty red. So this is on my website as the teen collection. Okay. And today is the last day to order to get guaranteed shipping by Christmas for it to arrive before Christmas. And you can always do some add-ons. Of course, I have on the mascara, and I don't think all my, I still have on some of my eyeliner. So different little things you can do to add on to your starter kit. Not starter kit, but teen collection. Okay? Oh, Empire. Girl, I haven't watched Empire in so long. I can't find the time. You have to pick and choose. There's so many good shows on. You can't watch them all. You can't watch them all. I can't anyway. So, all right, I'll let you go. These are the colors that you would have to choose from for the teen collection for your eyeshadows. Of course, any foundation color we would match you. You would get a light. I would get for you a light concealer and a little darker one, so that you can highlight or do whatever you need to do. And either powder or blush or highlighter. Here's the highlighter. And it just makes a little glow on your skin. And a lip gloss. No, Christina, I'm doing those through, it's through Facebook Live. You click, it's a little wand at the top, right? And then when you look at the bottom, it's mask. It's a mask. And you can get the lady, or you can be a reindeer. And they have a lot of other ones that aren't related to Christmas. You can be a fox. A fox. You ready, Angie? This looks this looks ridiculous. Or I can be an astronaut. So this is just some fun stuff to play around with. And I can be a unicorn. I got a notification or something that popped up, Christina, that told me to try these out. And I can have a flower in my hair. Alright, so that's me playing around, guys. Thanks for jumping on. That's the teen collection, a good way to get your teen started with some good quality makeup. Also, contact me for skincare, because they also need to make sure they're taking care of their skin, for the makeup to look good. Or for beginners. For beginners, if you just want to do a little, ease yourself into it, it's a good collection for beginners. Even though it's called the teen collection, you still get, the makeup is the same no matter what age you are. Okay? Thank you guys for jumping on. And I'll see you on the next live video. Bye. I'll inbox you, Angie.